Okay, guys, so make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and let's go on with the video. So after I showed you guys this picture, I don't know if you guys could see it. I'm going to show you guys again because hello. So what I was talking about is like about my friend Susie, who sprained my foot and stuff. And this was at Gatorland in Connecticut, Florida, Connecticut, Mississippi, whatever. I don't care. So what happened was that after that happened, after a few days, I was be able to take it off and like move it around and just like walk with it and stuff. And I kind of like that. I was like all happy and stuff. I was like smiling, like yes. But then my mom took a picture of it and showed it to the teacher, and she's like, "Okay, now Kaylee can walk again. And she doesn't need a wand and stuff." I'm like, "Okay, I guess not." So then I was having a nice time in Florida and stuff like that. And then I remember this other time. One time I was like mad, like super duper mad at these two girls right there, Susie and Carly, I don't know what to say. Claire, Susie and Claire. Okay, so Susie and Claire, I was really mad at them because like one time I was reading this book, okay, and this is when we were all mad at like them two were mad at me and stuff, and they're like, I don't know what happened, but they were mad at me. And I was like reading this book, and like so I was sitting down on my desk and I was reading this book, and I like don't like reading books so much that sometimes I'll like skip the chapter. So say if I was on chapter 1, I would go straight to chapter, like I'll skip some pages, like say if, like this, watch. Say it's like Dane brought baby Ruth down on the bedside, Jess. You can bring the baby to rehearsal, Jess. Dinner, and Jess said, and then I'll be like, after I'll be like this, all the way down here, after even then didn't even read, and then be like, Jess, till I opened the door for room 6918 and slept in dragging back up baby Ruby in the dress and that, and then I'll be like skipping all the way to the side, and I always go to like the right side of my book, and I would just read only the right until I got up to the chapter that was done. So after I finished up that chapter, they're like, oh, she read so fast and stuff to the teacher because we're writing on the same book. I'm like, well, I read it, and the teacher's like, what is it about then? I'm like, I don't have like a really good memory because what happened is I've been in like special stuff, like special needs and stuff, because they took me out for reading, like actually for reading, because my level for reading was so low. But the problem is that I forgot. I didn't even know anything else. I didn't know my math. I didn't know like my time, like say it's a clock, and then like that. I didn't even know anything of that. I didn't know my math. I didn't know my I know pluses and added, that's all. I mean pluses and minuses and stuff, and times a little bit. And then I never learned any of my monies, so I didn't even know what money was. Like I didn't know how to count it and stuff. And I didn't really learn that much because I was mostly in reading for every single day. I had to go straight to reading instead of like I'm missing my classes. So what happened is like I didn't have a nice memory, and then she's like, oh, you have to read it again. But then what happens is they read it so fast and they're already done, and I have to read this so fast. So I finish it up, and I don't even actually read it. I just like skip it. I'm like, okay, done. And it's time for recess. Okay, so I was kind of mad how they're telling on me, but they read fast too. So I was kind of mad. I don't know why I was mad for that much, but I was kind of mad. And I was mad because I think they were laughing at me and stuff like that. And I remember that it was time for recess or PE or something. We were playing this game called ball, and you're supposed to like throw the ball, and like you're supposed to like have whoever has the ball has to go and catch it, and like you have to grab the ball and take it and like hold it or give it to your teammates and stuff and things like that. I don't know how the game ended like that, but like yeah. And I remember, oh yeah, you're supposed to go like okay, here's the subject. So you have two teams, one's on the side, one on that side. So you're supposed to throw the ball, you're supposed to collect it and grab it and throw it to your teammate. You're supposed to make it to your goal, and that's it, I think. I think that's the game. I don't know. And I remember that Susie, she grabbed me by my stomach kind of and like up to my hip, like hold me like this, like around my hips, because I had the ball. No, I went to go get the ball because the ball was rolling. So I went to go grab it. She grabbed it around my wrist, and she was holding me so tight around it. I felt like I couldn't like tight kind of, but not too tight that I couldn't breathe. Like I could breathe and stuff, and I like went like this, and I looked like down on the floor, and I looked like I was about to fall again. And I got so mad that I was like saying to her, please let me go 3 times. And she didn't listen to me. So what happened is I grabbed my elbow and I went ba 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 in her stomach, like probably in her abdomen, near her abdomen or something. And I went like that, and that's kind of self-defense because hello, she grabbed me by the stomach, and I didn't even have the ball in my hand, and the ball was like rolling because like they threw it and they like landed it and it was rolling, and she just grabbed my stomach. Yeah, so she grabbed my stomach, and I'm like almost about to fall again. Again, for this like third time. I'll tell you about the second time that I actually got hurt. And I started to let go. I elbowed her 3 times. What happened is she went to go tell Claire, and no one witnessed it because everyone's having fun and stuff. And Claire, I think she came out of the bathroom after that happened. She goes to tell about the incident with the teacher with Claire and Susie. And I sat down and I was like, kept saying but, and I was crying because hello, and she kept saying, and my sister was there, and she was there, and she was like talking to, and like listening in about what the two girls was talking about how I elbowed her in the stomach, and like she showed the mark. There was like a marking, I guess, on her stomach. I never witnessed it because I was playing around more, and I was kind of mad and stuff. I was like in that mad mood, and like I was still playing around, but I was like mad. I was like not even like happy right now. I was like smiling, being like, yes, perfect. Yeah, no, I was mad. I felt like I just wanted to keep punching her more and more, but I never did because hello, I'm not like that person that much, unless like they get me really angry. Like if you mess with me, you will kind of get it. Kind of, hopefully not, unless like you're good at me and fighting. Yeah. So yeah, she told me, and I said I grabbed my spine and started crying, saying but, and she's like no buts, ifs, and whatever that stuff is. Like I don't even know what that says. And he kept saying but, and I'm like, and she's like okay, you're like, and then I skipped the whole recess. After that, I skipped it until like the ending, and then that so happened. I didn't know what else after that. So the second part of how I almost fell was that I had this skirt like on, and I was like laying on the floor, and there's like kind of recess, and she's like, and then Susie was dragging me by my legs up like this, and had like a skirt on, and the teacher like noticed, and she's like, hey, she has a skirt on, grab her by the hands. So she grabs me by the hands. Oh, and let me tell you about this. Okay, so when I first fell, I never told my mom at all what happened because I'm scared that like I couldn't tell anybody. So then when I finally told my mom, and she got mad at me, she was like, oh my gosh, Haley, like you need to learn like what happened if like something happened to you, like we could have known what have happened, like say you had in a coma, or say something happened to you with your brain, something could have like happened to you, you could have fainted and stuff like that, and we would have never known like what would happen. I'm like, I'm so sorry I didn't even think of that because I was like, hello, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about what they were saying to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like scared and like that. I was like shaking. I was like, shit. I was in shock still. I was like in shock. I was like that, and I'm like, I'm not even listening. I'm not even thinking about my thoughts. I'm just like standing there like this, like laying down on the floor, like letting them drag me, like they. As I whatever, like I was just like laying there. If I wasn't like in shock and stuff, I would probably gotten up and like went to go tell the teacher. But I was like in shock at all. So what would happen after that second time? So she said, my mom was like to me and my sister, she's like, if you see anything happen again, go tell the teacher about that. I don't need you to get hurt anymore by Susie or Claire. And I'm like, okay. So after that happens, I go see Susie, and so not Susie, I mean. So she grabs me by the leg when this is happening. Now, we'll go back. So she grabs me by the legs. The teacher says, don't grab me by the legs, grab me by my hands, my own hands like this. So she's grabbing me by my hands, and my hands are up like this. If I was like laying down like this, and she's like jacking me, and my head's kind of upward. My head's up, like not like I'm sitting down, but like up, down, laying down, but not hitting the floor. So when she lets me go, it's like at almost like the same spot where she did the flip on me, and I hit my head. So after that, she hits us, and I started crying because I let that hurt again. And when that first thing happened, I was like had to take so much aspirin every single day, kind of, because that headache. I had this headache for like a month. So then, when this happened, I had it again for another month, and I had to take so much. Like I had to take one aspirin a day because of that. And I was crying, and then my sister came out, and Claire, and I told Claire about what happened, like if something happens, just to tell the teacher and stuff. So we did, and what happened is, I'm gonna end this episode here, but no. So what happened is that Claire went to go tell the teacher and my sister, and then they told me like, "Are you okay?" and stuff like that, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine, I guess." And I started crying, and she's like, "Okay, just sit up and make sure like I'm gonna watch you to make sure you don't faint or anything happens." And I'm like, "Okay," and I told the teacher too, and she's like, "Okay," and my mom told her about it, the teacher too, and like that happened.